Hello, it's Joe. Today on Low Spec Gaming, we have a sequel to a title that I'm ashamed to say I never played the first one, and that's Dying Light 2 Stay Human. I always heard good things about Dying Light, but what can I say? Zombies aren't really my thing. Today I plan to change that, however, and dive headfirst into this sequel. Who cares about the story of the first one, right? They only had to put in years of work and thousands of man-hours to create it. It can't be that important. I'm pretty sure they'll catch us up with a 3-minute intro. Our test laptop of choice is my trusty HP 14FQ with a Ryzen 5 5500U and 8GB of dual channel memory. Product and review link is in the description. From trustedreviews.com, we can see that the minimum requirements are an Intel Core i3 9100, 8GB of RAM, and a Nvidia GTX 1050 Ti. And with these specifications, we should be able to hit 1080p at 30 frames per second. So let's try 1080p low settings with no upscaling and see what kind of performance we get. As you can see, this is a total slideshow. We're getting around 10 frames per second, which is definitely unplayable. Let's try and find what setting will give us a consistent 30 frames per second. But before we try other settings, to fully unlock the potential of our Ryzen 5, we'll boost the TDP from the default 15 watts to 25 watts using the AMD APU utility. After a little trial and error, I settled on 900p low settings with upscaler mode set to FSR balanced. In this forest area, frames per second was hovering around 24 to 30, depending on what was happening on the screen, but it was consistent, with no major dips or slowdowns.
Ready for me?
We had some problems when we got to the city area, however. Slowdowns and dips were frequent, especially when running and performing parkour. I had to reduce the resolution again, this time to 768p, and other settings remained the same. After making that change, gameplay was back to 25 to 30 frames per second with no major dips in frame rate.
Quick! They almost got us! Don't look back! Run! Faster! There's more and more of them, Aiden. We'll be safe there.
Our Ryzen 5 5500U has passed another low-spec gaming test, confirming that Dying Light 2 is playable, getting around 30 frames per second average, but more importantly, giving consistent frame rates. This has been another low-spec gaming video. Hit the subscribe button if it's still red. We are slowly inching towards 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thanks for all your support for the past year. Don't forget to like this video. It helps, I think. Maybe. Thanks for watching.